Hello, beautiful people. My twin cousin had to remind me of times like these. Sometimes our strength gets depleted, and we may not want to or feel like doing what God has called us to do. My strength right now is coming from God, and I want to still encourage you like He has called me to do. Yes, it's still hard right now, and no, it's not been easy the last few days. We're still waiting on the medical examiner's office, and of course, they say probably won't be till the end of the week. But God has given me a task to encourage others in times of sadness and difficulties. And this means even when I'm going through, I still need to speak of His goodness. So today, I want someone to know that your sadness is not going to be forever. The loss, the pain, the anger, the guilt, God is manifesting something greater in you. Sometimes that manifestation comes with pain. It comes in hurt. It comes in sudden, unexpected losses. Sometimes we have to walk through those valley moments. Darkness and death are valley moments that we must go through. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I fear no evil, for God is always with me. His rod and staff comfort me. That rod is there to fight for us, and that staff is also there to discipline us when we need it and pull us back in like a good shepherd does for his sheep. The most hurtful part of this loss for me is that my sister was literally feet away from me, and I didn't know she was taking her last dying breaths until she was gone. It's a valley moment, but it seems like I've been in a valley for a while now, and each time I think I'm coming out of that valley, something else happens. I don't know who may be going through right now. It may be you, it may be your friend. But if this is for you, it's for you and me both. Don't throw in the towel because you keep getting hit harder each time. Don't throw in the towel just because this hurt hit harder than the last time, which it did for me. And it might have not have been like any other time. But we all must walk through valley seasons. And sometimes those valley moments come back to back to back. And it seems like God is taking me through some valley experiences back to back since March 2020. It's like a never ending cycle. But God is constantly speaking to me to let you know that there is peace in the valley if we would just lean into Him, trust in Him, hope in Him. Philippians 4 and 7 reminds us, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your heart and minds in Christ Jesus. His peace is like no other. It's not like a positive thinking kind of peace. It's not like a friendship peace. It's quiet. It's calm. It's a calm state of mind. Listen, the closer we are to God, the more at peace we are. To appreciate God is to live in His peace. He sees you. He hears you. Even when you say nothing, He knows your pain. You see, He has not left your side even in the valley. He is walking you through the valley when it feels like He's knocked you down and you can't go any lower. I think He's preparing you to stand. When you feel like you've lost all breath and you have no more to say, He's preparing you to scream out loud of His goodness. Think about this. The valley is a temporary place. God is always up to something. He is always working on your behalf, my behalf. It may not feel good at first, but He's working. We all go through valley experiences, and we ask the question, why? And sometimes it feels like there is no light, no way out of the valley. But it's not the end. The loss is not the end. My loss is not the end. Your loss is not the end. The disappointment, the anger, the guilt is not over. Our valleys are leading us to the promised land God has for us. Remember the Israelites and the Red Sea? God made a way out of no way. Remember the 3 Hebrew boys? They had to get in the fire, right? but they didn't get burned. God made a way out of no way. Daniel in the lion's den, and I can go on and on about the witnesses in the Bible that had to go through the valley experience, and God still made a way out. We don't know how he did it. I don't know how he's going to do it now, but he's going to do it. But we can't stay in the valley. We have to get out, and we have to get to the mountaintop. God is speaking to you right now. He's pulling you out of this valley moment. This too shall pass. Hold on and don't give up. And remember, there is peace in the valley.